In this video, we look at the electromagnetic spectrum. The electromagnetic spectrum shows all the frequencies of electromagnetic radiation. We have radio waves, infrared, visible light, ultraviolet or UV, X-rays, and gamma rays. We need to know the relationship between frequency, wavelength, and energy. So here we have some examples to look at frequency and wavelength. So we have a high frequency wave which has a shorter wavelength, and we have a low frequency wave which has a longer wavelength. So the frequency is the number of cycles per second. It's measured in hertz. So this wave at the top has a higher number of cycles per second. This one has a lower number of cycles per second. Higher frequency and lower frequency. The wavelength is the distance between the peaks, measured in nanometers. The distance between these two peaks is shorter. The distance between these two peaks is longer. So where does energy fit into all this? Well, we have increasing energy from right to left. So at high energy, we have high frequency and short wavelength. At low energy, we have low frequency and longer wavelength. So let's compare infrared and visible light. Infrared has lower energy than visible light. If it has lower energy, it has lower frequency and a longer wavelength. Let's compare ultraviolet and visible light. Ultraviolet has higher energy, so it has higher frequency and a shorter wavelength than visible light. And here we have visible light. We have the continuous spectrum, Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. If we talk in terms of energy, red light has lower energy and the energy increases from right to left. So violet has the highest energy. If we talk about the wavelength and the frequency, red light has the lower frequency and the longer wavelength. Violet light has the higher frequency and the shorter wavelength. So to summarize the relationship between energy, frequency, and wavelength, higher energy equals higher frequency equals shorter wavelength, and lower energy equals lower frequency and longer wavelength.